Asatoma Satgamaya, Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, Mrityoma Amardangamaya, which means let us travel from untruth to the truth, from darkness to brightness, and from mortality to immortality. Yes, in Indian culture, the light signifies being led to brightness, and that's why in every auspicious occasion it is observed with the lighting of Kuttuvilakku. May I have the honor of requesting His Excellency Governor of the State of Goa for illuminating the Kuttuvilakku. Please, Your Excellency, I request all the other dignitaries to accompany His Excellency. Dr. Vishwa Gayatri. They are from the Department of Art of Medicine and Homeopathy and from the Department of Veterinaria Medica, Dr. Abhijit Sai Sankar, Dr. Anshita, Dr. Narayana, Dr. Nirja, Dr. Sindhaman Selvi. Now, from the Department of Case Taking and Repertorization, Dr. Rajesh S. Dr. Anjana S. Dr. Fatima Mujahida S. Dr. Libby P.S. Dr. Sarma Justin, yes. Dr. Anjali R. Nair, Dr. Kidu Chelyapati, Dr. Kavya Ajay, Dr. Selvaraj K. They are from the Department of Practice of Medicine. And now from the Department of Pediatrics, Dr. Avida T, Dr. Aishwarya M.S, Dr. Arya Ashok, Dr. Dhinu, Dr. Sandhana Arvind, and Dr. Vinita Sri Kumar. Your Excellency,
Professor Chandrabhas Narayana, Dr. C.K. Mohan, Dr. V.M. Nair, Dr. Ishwar Das, Winston Varghese, Dr. V. Sugadan, dear students and parents, I'm extremely happy to participate in this program. So today always 30 degree holidays. In fact, they became free and they are going to the society. They are facing the challenges and delivering their service to the needy and thereby strengthening our society, our people, our nation. Homeopathy is concerned, we are all aware of the fact that our country, our people are opting various types of remedies. While the effort on the part of the country is concerned, the present government is very particular to give importance to all medicines equally. Of course, modern medicine is there, and scope for modern medicine is also accepted by our government, the same time giving maximum importance to other medical fields also. As a part of the same, homeopathy is playing a very vital role, especially in the rural areas, for redressing the grievances of the people. You should remember with gratitude your teachers who have worked hard and dedicated their time to shape your careers. Therefore, I take this opportunity to also salute all parents and teachers who have contributed their might in the success of their children and students. As far as our country is concerned, the present day, today is so important because in Indonesia, Bali, a famous place wherein our country is becoming today, of course today or tomorrow, we are going to be the leaders of a great movement in the world, and for the world peace we are going to undertake its leadership. And I am focusing on this because even though homeopathy came from a foreign country about 200 years back according to my information, but it is accepted in India as our own indigenous treatment method. That is why we are giving maximum importance to homeopathy. Homeopathic medicines are prepared from traces of animal, plant, mineral and other natural substances by a standard method called dynamization of potentiation to raise the inherent curative power to maximum. A homeopathic doctor does not treat in the name of disease. Rather, the treatment is targeted against the patient who is suffering from a particular disease. Homeopathic medicine are cost effective, palatable, have no adverse side effects and can be administered easily. Homeopathy has been useful in treatment of psychosomatic disorders, autoimmune diseases, geriatric and pediatric disorders, ailments during pregnancy, obstinate skin diseases, lifestyle disorders and allergies, etc. etc. It also has a positive role in improving the quality of life in incurable chronic diseases like cancer, HIV, terminally ill patients and incapacitating diseases like rheumatoid arthritis, etc. etc. Its popularity is gaining momentum for the world. Homeopathy, which was introduced in India approximately 2 centuries ago, is an important component of India's pluralistic healthcare system. You see, strive for health for all. That is a slogan now raised by the Union of India. In that direction, present day reality is that homeopathy is getting equal treatment from the government of India, and policy of our Prime Minister is to give more and more importance to indigenous medical methods. I mean, not only Ayurveda, but homeopathy is also included in that. So, Yoga, Ayurveda, Naturopathy, Unani and Siddha, we are considered as traditional systems and giving maximum importance to that. Owing to the sustained efforts of the government, an institutional framework of homeopathy has been established at the center as well as in all other fields. The fact is that no medical science is perfect. So I would like to say one aspect. If you go through the end of last century, World Health Organization declared that we have achieved one aspect That is the greatest achievement of medical science. The claim of World Health Organization that all contagious diseases are controlled by us, even eradicated many of them. Plague, TB, cholera, so many fields. But now we realize that in this century there are so many diseases. HIV is there, and recently COVID is there, and even now, as far as medical setup is concerned, I can point out one aspect. Within short span of time, we are able to find out a solution for COVID as well. But why even our country is not able to find out a solution for diabetes? I don't know whether for diabetes such effort on our part. So many fields are there. As far as homeopathy is concerned, I don't know whether it's a practical solution you can suggest for this. Of course, homeopathy doctors are trying their best to give some type of medical attempt to control it. But our entire system as a whole, we are not able to have a solution for that. So our effort should be continued. And really, recently I had occasion to read one article on US. US is concerned, that article says that if you come across, regarding modern medicine I am referring, if you come across doctors in USA, the fifth or sixth doctor you are meeting is from Indian origin. There is one way or other they are related to India. Such achievement we have, our country, our people have achieved in that field, and that is why recently, while I completed my Goa visit of all the villages, I suggested India, we will be able to have even medical tourism. Medical tourism, I mean, the cost of treatment in India is very, very less when compared with the other parts of the country. So Goa or our Kerala Kovalam or some tourist center, we can take people from other parts of the world and they will get medical tourism, a new endeavor. There is ample scope for that I suggested to government now. And presently, you see, Indian origin people are, you just compare with all the people, all the ruling setup in various countries. Our country, our Indian origin people are going more and more powerful in many of the countries. We all know UK. United Kingdom is concerned, its greatest Prime Minister ever seen by Great Britain was Winston Churchill. Winston Churchill stated publicly that in his life, he was a pakka gentleman. I have no objection to his philosophical thinking and other things. But he stated that Indian people, they are not worked for anything. They are not able to rule themselves. Such a type of inferior people India is concerned. That was the interpretation given by Mr. Churchill. Now, proudly I can say that an Indian origin person became the Prime Minister of United Kingdom. In Indian system, Swami Vivekananda's concept of Vishwaguru, India should become the Vishwaguru. That aspect is going to be realized, and our medical field is contributing a lot for the development of the country, and present education, new education system during the last 2 years we are trying to implement it, and the crux of the system, if you go through it, a total change in the medical education aspect. So you are all champions of that changing process, and my students today they become graduate or postgraduate in this field. You are going to face challenges, and challenges should be transformed into opportunity, and in that way we will be able to serve our country much better, in a much better way. And lastly, I would like to end with words with Dr. Harold Dunham, the great American homeopath. He said, quote, "Give something to homeopathy, it will give you much more." So you can contribute, and we are waiting for your contribution, and they are giving something to you, but they are expecting much more from you. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Jai Hind.
Let our graduate be showered by blessings. I request our guest of honor, Professor Chandrabhas Narayana, Director of Rajiv Gandhi Centre for Bio Technology Trivandrum, to bless our graduate. First of all, I would like to thank Sharda Krishna Homeopathic Medical College for inviting me as a guest of honor to this Convocation Ceremony 2022. Today, the graduating students are going to get the permission and the oath which they have taken to serve the society, will be embarking on a journey of social service. I have always utmost respect for my practicing doctors, clinical practicing doctors, because all of us really depend on you to take care of us. Indeed, I would not be the appropriate person to bless you all, but being an elder than you, I can actually always bless you for becoming an excellent practicing doctors. Today, homeopathy, though is number 3 in the practicing medical practitioners in India, COVID has taught us that modern medicine is not only the answer for treating various diseases which we are going to encounter in the world in future. The way India has performed in comparison to the developed countries, I should say that our Ayurveda, homeopathy, Unani, yoga and Siddha, which comes under the Ayush ministry, has been the reason we have developed our immunity, our ability to tackle many aspects of these pathogenic diseases. It is time India, as His Excellency the Governor of Goa had mentioned, we need to lead today in these areas. And today, standing here in front of the practicing homeopathic medical practitioners, I would request all of you to really take homeopathy into a very important area of medical science. We need to work together. We need to work with the modern medicine. We have anecdotal evidences. We have very compelling evidences to prove that homeopathy can treat many of the diseases. Today, India is suffering from diabetes, hypertension, many of the lifestyle diseases, which I think homeopathy would be the right medication to go forward. In order to do this, I have an advice to all the graduating students because they are young. We need to actually look at interdisciplinary research. Today, more than ever before, all of you need to learn back your physics, your chemistry, your biology again. You need to practice these aspects, at least at the knowledge level. You need to practice it so that you can ask for the right evidences for proving that homeopathic medicine is not placebo effect. Today we can always talk about if we do practice. We are actually having many evidences that these medicines are working. It is indeed doing the right kind of things. But if it has become a competing force for the modern medicine, it is important that we do the right experiments, right clinical studies, and right method of implementing these and understanding why, how, and when it can be done. The philosophy behind homeopathic medication is sound. It is a very well developed science, but that is not enough. We need to actually take it beyond this. And for this, I have an advice to all of you who are graduating today. Please go beyond just looking at homeopathy as a medicine, but try to bring forth the importance and understanding of homeopathy. The institutions like Rajiv Gandhi Centre for Bio Technology is having the wherewithal to come with you. We have the right setup to come with you to work together. So I would definitely request all of you to make it a practice to have interactions, to come together, visit, discuss, and debate on how these practices can be more beneficial for the human man.
With this intention to boost the morale of our graduate, I call upon Dr. Ishwaradas, the former Director of National Institute of Homeopathy, Calcutta, and present Research Advisor of our institution for the felicitation address. Please.
Our blessings are all with us. So let us, and he has also signed an MOU with Sreedharan Medical College for taking forward his vision of developing homeopathy. So our discuss, debate, and develop. And here component on research. We look forward his guidance in taking our students to the zenith of research in homeopathy. The Chairman, Dr. Chandrabhas, Shri Mohan Sir, Governor Yatrayakanayi, Adhyathil Namaskaram. Dr. Rajiv Narayana, my friend, philosopher, with me. Dr. Vincent Varghese, Dr. Sreedharan, distinguished guest gatherings, friends, students. It's a unique day for us, all of us. One plus motivation one of the best person in India, Sreedharan sir, he he has given it in spite of his tight schedules. Chandrabhas സാറിന് അത്യാവശ്യമായിട്ട് പോകാനുണ്ട്. So I will not stretch in my speech in giving you the felicitation. Felicitation എല്ലാവർക്കും സ്കൂളുള്ള കാര്യമാണ്. Actually felicitate others is something very unique. ഡിഗ്രി കൈപ്പറ്റിയ എല്ലാ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനും എൻ്റെ ഹാർദവമായ അഭിനന്ദനങ്ങൾ. പക്ഷേ ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് ചെറിയ ചെറിയ കാര്യങ്ങൾ കൂടെ പറഞ്ഞ് പെട്ടെന്ന് നിർത്താം. സംസ്കൃതത്തിൽ ഒരു ശ്ലോകമുണ്ട്. സംസ്കൃത ശ്ലോകം ഞാൻ പറയണില്ല, അതിൻ്റെ അർത്ഥം ഇതാണ്. നമ്മുടെ സുഭാഷിതങ്ങളിലുള്ള ചെറിയ മലയാളത്തിൽ തന്നെ പറയാം. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഈസി ടു ടെൽ മീ ഇൻ മലയാളം. ശാസ്ത്രം അഭ്യസിച്ചാൽ എല്ലാവരും, ശാസ്ത്രം അഭ്യസിച്ചാൽ മാത്രം പോരാ, ശാസ്ത്രം അഭ്യസിച്ചതിലും പലരും മൂഢന്മാരാണ്. ശാസ്ത്രാധ്യായാനാഭി മൂഢനായി പോകും. ശാസ്ത്രം അഭ്യസിച്ചാൽ പോലും പലരും മൂഢന്മാരായി പോകും. കാരണം അവരാ ശാസ്ത്രം എപ്പോൾ പ്രയോഗിക്കാതിരിക്കണം. ശാസ്ത്രം പ്രായോഗിക ജീവിതത്തിൽ ആ ശാസ്ത്രത്തിൻ്റെ ഉപയോഗം കൊണ്ടുവരാതിരിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ശാസ്ത്രം കൊണ്ട് പഠിച്ചത് കൊണ്ടുവരാർത്ഥം. നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച ശാസ്ത്രത്തിന് കൂട്ടാനും വികസിപ്പിക്കാനും വളർത്താനും അതിന് നമ്മുടെ റെസ്പോൺസിബിലിറ്റിയാണ്. ശാസ്ത്രം പ്രായോഗികതയിൽ കൊണ്ടുവന്നിട്ട് ശാസ്ത്രത്തിനെ വികസിപ്പിക്കുമ്പോൾ മാത്രമേ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച ശാസ്ത്രം കൊണ്ടും വിദ്യ കൊണ്ടും ഉപയോഗമുള്ളൂ. സോ ദർ ഈസ് അബ്സല്യൂട്ട് നീഡ് നോട്ട് ഓൺലി ഫോർ പ്രാക്ടീസിങ് ഹോമിയോപ്പതി. സാറ് ചന്ദ്രബാസ് സാർ പറഞ്ഞതുപോലെ വി ഷുഡ് ഗോ ബാക്ക് ടു അവർ ഓൺ ഫിസിക്സ്, കെമിസ്ട്രി, ബയോളജി, മാത്തമാറ്റിക്സ് ആൻഡ് സയൻസ് വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് വളർന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമ്മളൊക്കെ പഠിച്ച കാലത്തുണ്ടായിരുന്ന ഫിസിക്സ് അല്ല ഇപ്പോൾ ഉള്ളത്. ഇപ്പോൾ ഉള്ള ഫിസിക്സ് ഈസ് much beyond, developed much beyond than what it was there. Science has given answer to many of the intricate questions in conventional practices. Science എപ്പോഴും അതിൻ്റേതായിട്ടുള്ള പുതിയ ഏരിയാസ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കാനായിട്ട് ശ്രമിച്ചുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്ന ഒരു ശാസ്ത്രം, ഒരു പ്രത്യേക രീതിയാണ് സയൻസ്. അപ്പോൾ സയൻസിനെ നമ്മൾ കൂടെ ചേർത്തുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മുടെ ശാസ്ത്രത്തിനെ വികസിപ്പിച്ചെടുക്കുക എന്നാൽ മാത്രമേ നിങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചതുകൊണ്ട് ഉപയോഗം വരാൻ. So many of us will go back to practice. That is also an area, good area. Many of you become teachers, many of you become researchers. ഇത് ഏത് ഫീൽഡിൽ ഇരുന്നിരുന്നാലും റിസർച്ചിനെ കൈവിടാതിരിക്കുക. റിസർച്ച് ഒരു ക്ലിനീഷ്യന് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ക്ലിനിക്സിൽ ഇരുന്നിട്ട് വന്ന പേഷ്യൻസിന് ഉള്ള ക്ലിനിക്കൽ എവിഡൻസ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ഒരു ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് ആവണവർക്ക് ടീച്ചേഴ്സ് അവരുടെ ടീച്ചിങ് ഏരിയയിൽ ഇരുന്നുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ അവർക്കും അവരുടെ കുട്ടികൾക്കും അവരുടെ സ്റ്റുഡൻസിനും they can encourage their students to become masters in research. ഒരു സംസ്കൃതത്തിലുള്ള ഒരു സുഭാഷിതം കൂടെയാണ് ആചാര്യാൽ പാദമാദത്. ആചാര്യന്മാരിൽ നിന്ന് നമ്മൾ 1/4 ഓഫ് സയൻസ്, 1/4 ഓഫ് ആ ശാസ്ത്രമേ പഠിക്കണം. ആചാര്യാൽ we learn 1/4 of the science. പാദം ശിഷ്യക സ്വമേധയ, ശിഷ്യന്മാർ ബാക്കിയുള്ള 1/4 പഠിക്കും. സോ ആചാര്യാൽ പാദമാദത്, പാദം ശിഷ്യക സ്വമേധയ. അപ്പോൾ ഈ രണ്ട് കാര്യം ഇവിടെ നടന്നു. ഞങ്ങൾ ഹാഫ് വൈദ്യന്മാരായി, ഹാഫ് ശാസ്ത്രങ്ങൾ പഠിച്ചു. ഇനി പാദം സ്വബ്രഹ്മചാരഭ്യം, നമ്മളെ കൂട്ടുകാരോട് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്ത് അവരുടെ ഡിബേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അതാണ് that makes you 3/4 of the knowledge in science. And പാദം കാലക്രമേണ ച. അപ്പോൾ ഈ നാലും കൂടെ ചേരുമ്പോഴേ നമ്മൾ പഠിച്ച വിദ്യ കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ആകും. നമ്മൾ ആചാര്യന്മാരിൽ നിന്ന് ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ടിൽ പഠിച്ചത് 1/4 ആവണുള്ളൂ എന്ന് മനസ്സിലാക്കി പോവുക. ബാക്കിയുള്ള 1/4 നിങ്ങളുടെ ലൈബ്രറിയും നിങ്ങളുടെ ജേർണൽസും നിങ്ങളുടെ മാഗസിൻസും ഡിബേറ്റും ഡിസ്കഷനും ഒക്കെ ഉണ്ടാക്കണം. 1/4 you will come from scientific seminars and workshops. So always try to attend those things. So you will become 3/4. Then rest of the 1/4 comes from your own experiences. Experience in teaching, experience in clinical care, experience in research. When you want to be a holistic person in homeopathy, you have to take all these both. Don't go with these 1/4 ideas into the field. ഈ ഇൻസ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് അതിൽ പറ്റുന്നിടത്തോളം നോളജ്, ഈ one of the finest institution in India. I have seen almost lot number of institutions in India. I can vouch that Sarada Medical College is one of the best institutions in India. One of the best. When I say one of the best institutions, your responsibility is to preserve that 1/4 or keep it that. That is your responsibility. Teachers of management, they can give you infrastructure, they can give you facilities, they can bring experts like sir here, they can bring us here, but then you have to evolve yourself. Director Rajiv Gandhi Institute of Bio Technology Chandrabhas Narayana say for diabetes, interdisciplinary research, not diabetes, there are emergency, large number of lifestyle disorders, large number of chronic diseases. Sir, biomedicine is the one who believes in biological causes. The problem which is happening today is everybody is focusing too much on biomedicine. Biomedicine believes that there is a biological cause and they use a pharmacologically active substance to treat it. They can't beyond anything that is an experimental science. They believe only in experimental evidences. Experimental evidences will മാത്രം ഒതുങ്ങി നിൽക്കുന്ന ഒരു വൈദ്യശാസ്ത്രം ആയി പോയി ഇന്നത്തെ ബയോമെഡിസിൻ എന്നുള്ളതാണ് ഒരു ഗ്രേറ്റസ്റ്റ് ട്രാജഡി which we are facing. Whereas there is an experienced medicine, there is an evidence-based medicine which believes that there is a life force and any derangement in the life force causes the biological agents to procreate diseases. There we believe that there is a vital force, there is a strength, we have Atma, Paramatma, whatever word which you can use it. Homeopathy firmly believes that we have a life force in us and any derangement of that life force can influence the external agents. ഞങ്ങളൊക്കെ സാർ പഠിച്ചിരുന്ന കാലത്ത് കമ്മ്യൂണിറ്റി മെഡിസിൻ ഒരു ശാസ്ത്രം പഠിച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. There is a interrelation between environment, agent and host. That is the triad of disease. Disease causation പഠിച്ചിരുന്ന basic knowledge. This is being taught in biomedicine as well as in our medicine. They believe that the environment, when it is disturbed, when the host is virulent and the agent is weak, the agent is virulent and the host is weak, it infects diseases, it influences diseases. But unfortunately, the biomedicine is not giving much stress on environment as well as on the host. Hospital word, the word hospital word has derived from hospital, which means wellness. Wellness center. That is not hotel ennulla word. Hotel has also derived the word from hospital. Hospital also derived. But our hospitals have all become centers for treatment of the sick or making the healthy person sick. Tragic. This is the tragedy which is happening. Pregnancy, for example, pregnancy is a very natural phenomenon. Every living organisms, there is a pregnancy. Every animal, any species have pregnancies. But none of the species other than the human beings who go to a doctor to get their pregnancy conceived completely. This is tragedy. കഴിഞ്ഞ ഒരു 10-20 വർഷം മുമ്പ് വരെ പ്രഗ്നൻസി നോർമലായിരുന്ന ഒരു ഇവന്റിന് നമ്മൾ ഒരു അസുഖമാക്കി മാറ്റി ഒരു കുട്ടി പ്രഗ്നന്റ് ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ അന്ന് മുതൽ അതിനെ ഒരു രോഗിയാക്കി ലാബിൽ ചെയ്തിട്ട് ട്രീറ്റ്മെന്റ് കൊടുക്കുക, പ്രൊട്ടക്ട് ചെയ്യുക. ദിസ് ഈസ് ഓൾ ഹെൽപ്പിംഗ് ദ മൾട്ടിനാഷണൽ ഹോസ്പിറ്റൽസ്, നോട്ട് ദ ഹ്യൂമൻ സിസ്റ്റം. സോ വി ഹാവ് to some extent there may be a need for complicated pregnancies and infertilities. They need support. Anyway, my part is not there to facilitate you. What I am going to say that the health system, which is the healthcare delivery system, has transformed to help few people. That is not going to help. We have 1.4 billion people. We need to get an equal healthcare services across the world. G20, G20, wisely our Prime Minister has put the health as one of the issues, one of the agenda for discussion in the G20 group. That is something very, very important for us. Health has been put as one of the agenda item for the developing and non-developed countries. The developed countries have always focused on healthcare as a different model. India has unique models of healthcare system, integrating the strength of every medical system. Every medical system system has got certain strength in healthcare, and Prime Minister Modi is trying to bring those different medical systems into one integrative healthcare approaches. And friends, in homeopathy has got a very, very important role to play in long-term diseases, viral infections, behavioral disorders. We have a lot of evidences in the menace of drug addiction, alcohol addiction. We have our research studies have proved that homeopathic medicines are very effective in controlling addiction programs, which is a menace in the society now. Like that, we have a lot of potentials. So all the graduates today who are coming out from this institution, what I can say is enormous hope is there in healthcare, in spite of the huge development in scientific medicine, in the biomedicine. So let us make homeopathy, let us enrich homeopathy by research along with the Institute of Higher Learning like Rajiv Gandhi Centre for Biomedicine and all the national institutes of science and technology, Indian Institute of Science, IITs, all these institutes are willing to undertake research in homeopathy. In fact, sir, I can tell you, we are sitting on a meeting. We are homeopathy is we are sitting on so many Nobel prizes which can transform the science, which can transform change in science. Bioscience, human genomics, physics, it can definitely transform thinking. And we wish that some of our friends will come up to their level and grab that opportunities. So thank you very much. My blessings and wishes and felicitations